In this video, we're going to show you how to create a web-to-lead or lead generator form to use on your website. Basically, we want to create a form that asks the user for some information, like their name and email address. Alright, to create our first web-to-lead form, we're going to head to the settings page. From the left sidebar, click on Customize and select Web-to-Lead. On the right, we're going to see an empty list where all the forms will appear later. Let's click on the Add button to start our first one. In the window that pops up, we'll get to configure the lead generator form however we want. First, we're going to fill out the name. This name will be for our own use inside RunSensible. So let's not overthink the name and instead choose something that will help us identify it later. Let's call this one eBook 1 because we're going to use it to generate leads interested in downloading an ebook. The header is the text that appears above the form on the website, so it's best to give this one a little more thought. Next comes the lead source, which will help us keep track of all the leads we make here by putting them into a single category. We can choose from the default list or use settings to add new ones. Now, once we're done, we'll enter the URL your users will be redirected to after filling out the web-to-lead form. For example, I'll add my PDF's web address. In the body section, you can include a message to potential leads. I'm going to leave this blank because we're just creating a basic form today. And now, lastly, but the most important part, is where we decide what fields to add to have our visitors fill out. You will at least want their name and email address, so they are already selected by default. You can add any field that best suits your business. Here, I'm going to ask for a phone number, but I don't want people to get frustrated by too many questions, so I'll set it to optional instead of required. Once you're done configuring it, click Save to return to the previous screen. Now, to actually use the web-to-lead form we just created, we're going to have to place it on a landing page. Just find and select Landing Page from the same sidebar menu under Customize and click on New Landing Form. Once you enter a name for the landing page, click Next. There, you'll see the drag and drop landing designer. To use the lead generation form, simply drag the web-to-lead section into the body of the page and select the new form. As you can see, you now have a pretty cool custom web-to-lead form on a landing page you can easily publish on your website. And we're done.